What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna head over to the shop today and we are going to change a couple items on Dad's stock bottom end GT40 build and see if we can't get that thing right, get a little more fuel into the cylinders, have a little more fun with it. Stick around, hit that like and subscribe. Let's go get it out of the trailer. All right, so the only reason why it's even in the trailer is because we got the white car in there and we're doing some work to it. But so one of the main reasons why we have it here in the trailer is, like I said, we got the white car in there, so we could probably just go ahead and switch the FMU over and it'd be an easy place to do it. So I guess it should be pretty easy. I should just go ahead and reuse the same lines that I already had. So that's probably what we're gonna do, because I'm pretty sure there's not a problem with the lines. Just rehook the vacuum back in, change these two on the bracket, boom, we're done. The FMU has always been really easy to hook up to begin with, because all it does is back pressure on the injectors on the return line, you know, pressurizing them, making like 19 spray, you know, spray like they're 30s. Since we have a wideband hooked up, we get this fixed and switched over to make sure that we don't have an issue with our Kenny Bell. Then we'll just go ahead and take the car out of the trailer and go make a hit with the wideband to see if changing the FMU made a difference at all. Probably doesn't. We'll probably have to step into the next step, which is putting bigger injectors in, but we'll get into that. You know, this is relatively a really easy swap. You know, here's the new FMU, which you've seen earlier in a video of me taking it apart. And we're just gonna go ahead and pull the vacuum off. Pretty sure these are the same flare as this is the return to the tank. Really just a super easy swap, to be honest with you. You know, since we already had it in there. Crack this line, should show a little bit of gas. So I don't think that's the same fitting, to be honest with you. So we may have to change the feed at least. We're gonna go ahead and install the Vortec FMU where we had it before. All right, so one of the woes of being in a small Fox body area is you have to I had to actually turn the fitting here to make it, you know, exit and be long enough to actually meet on the rails. This doesn't have to be super tight anyway, so it's not a big deal. I'll go ahead and pop this safety clip off. Should always have safety clips on your rails. Take that return feed back. Got to hear it click. Put on top of the turbo blanket because it's not hot there really. Go ahead and put the safety clip back on. Click. So we're good here on the feed, the vacuum, the mount. Okay, so we did get the new FMU in. We got the vacuum, the feed, and we just used the old return that goes back to the tank. Everything's ready to go. We're gonna clean up our tools and hit the road, get the car warmed up a little bit. One thing I did want to mention, that I did take my return tube off that I forgot that I still had on there. We're gonna see if that actually makes a little bit of a difference too. That could be sucking extra air in from the outside, you know, obviously through the breather and stuff. Or maybe just be a little bit too much air. I don't know, we'll find out. Let's go. Gotta go over here and set you guys up on a little pod, so we'll be ready to go here soon. Looks like we're doing all right. Looks like the O2 starting to warm up on the wideband. But that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking for, you know, looking for it to do what it's supposed to do. Man, it's like 35 degrees outside. if the new FMU works. You know what? We was messing with fuel. Be right back. It's smart to go ahead and get a fire extinguisher, right? Just in case, you never know. If we're stuck in 13s too much and 12s, then I'm just going to cut it off. Mid-low 13s, seen a little bit of 12s, way too damn lean. Well, it's a damn wonder I'm blowing my dad's car up right now. So that don't work. What's next? I'm gonna go over here and open up this Kenny Bell. Actually, the Kenny Bell one worked better than the Vortec one, to be honest with you. I mean, you can't put a bigger disc in. I have fun doing this stuff, guys. Basically, you know, this is not an optimal mod. And it goes to show you, you know, it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. So what's the next move? Well, probably gonna take the motor, the top end of the motor apart, the upper intake, and we'll probably put 24-pound injectors in there and see what the speed density does under a wide open throttle. May not work, may work, I don't know. But I had to bring you along for the ride along, and we had to talk about it. I had to show you the, you know, the findings. Did not look good. I didn't even stay in it very long. So, well, that didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to. Guys, that's pretty much all I got for you today. If you guys enjoy us doing these experiments, whether we win or lose, if we fail or succeed, hit that like and subscribe below, and do the channel a favor, check out that join button for membership, as the membership has its own perk. We're not done. We're just on to the next iteration that we talked about the other day. I think now it's at the point to where we're going to try to do 24s on a speed density system, and that's kind of where we're at. Me and cousin Paul are going to crank down on taking the intake off tomorrow and changing the injectors, and I perfectly expect the car to run rich. I got a couple ideas to where we could tune drivability and partial throttle and let the FMU take over when you go in a boost. Does that make sense? So